bastard! Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn! And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh! Let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
I wish I could understand you.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard? Keep their confidence, if you insist.
She's giving them hell. She's not happy for nothing.
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your hands!
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. No, please. A moment. We may talk, but I do not trust my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked that poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our wrath. Lock her up and keep still.
Come, Korga.
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old. Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it. Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone. The Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
We take grove law seriously. By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trap.
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment. This may be kept. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
something in that.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're danger, but you seem like a good... This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all. Then I've no choice. I'm sorry.
These mortals be.
I'm ready.
Give in.
Detono. Take you.
Now they see me.
Could have been worse, I suppose. At least she didn't just attack. I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. In case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
That might be worth a look. I can't even see a lock to pick. A tidy slot, but no rune. It's broken, but not too badly.
Watch your back. Simple. I can't even see a lock to pick.
Have a lot on my mind, and well, in it.
bastard!
She's...
Calm, you! Get back! Keep back!
A moment.
What? You!
We could have taken her.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. No, please. We may talk. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject, perhaps, only more. If not, I fear for my people.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please.
This is mad.
A what, Rat?
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
She's a parasite. She eats our wrath. Lock her up and keep still.
Come, Korga. We took back.
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals it's in
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old. Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
I hear the Tree Father. It is as you... Out, thief.
Thank you.
Halcyon isn't here.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an... It's nothing... It's just something I have to live with. Positive. You can trust me on that. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always part...
That's what matters.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent.
Go on. Say it. Yes, you would say so. A viper, no matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and mine... You showed... I want you there to be... The viper must... You will do more... This tale ends, but what...
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I see you. It is there. Now, what? You found her. but I still don't know. Come here. You seem healthy enough. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. Come. We need to be quick. This way.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be no harm done. Save for any...
There's something in that vat. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked a tadpole, crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. I pity you got me instead of him. You don't have to be...
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitant.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your... I'm telling you everything you need. I want to help you. But I can't unless you work with me. Victims can... How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind... Look, but you seem... This is a vial of wyvern poison. The thorn? I don't have... I'm sorry for me... Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that. You know, Master Hal, because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But your mind flayers reproduce by the thing in yours. It's one of their worms. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. You, though. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. I can't make any, but I know this for sure. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. I wish I could tell you. All I can say for good luck.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
What do you need now?
That mural, they look like Dark Justiciars.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
We have the right to defend our home. So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents? I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not at all.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
You...
Mom! Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. The Nine Hells was...
You there! Hello!
my job too. The druids don't care about us. I know God does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says.
Keep your distance, darling. Hardly a challenge.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Well, hello. A crooked touch.
Can't give up now.
Something the matter? What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me...
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite. You saw what they were willing to do to a child. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe a low thought. But the druids would slaughter us. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. It doesn't sit well with me. You'd be well rewarded for the risk.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
You're staring at me again. What do you want? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I guess I'll spend my... It sounds awful.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder, or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. Entirely. I was as if each creche contains the library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total, not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into countless scholars roam the plains, yet we still collect more. Infinite. Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up. It is done.
Let's move.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Chucky. Fine.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Gods, deliver me.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Kenyank, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The tea-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Again. Swing and swing. Parry. Ah. And again. Swing and swing and... Ah.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our future.
These tieflings prove fragile. I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow. Why? It was
More goblins. What's next?
Swift and lethal. Taking position.
Gone with the weave. On my way.
have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. But too bad. I earned it, fair and square. Why, thank you, Dread. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone. Then our interest. I'm sure there are other... From Hellspawn to...
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
These tracks. Aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful. Death's close at hand.
A little help, please.
Ripe with magic.
No one stopped me yet.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
You're staring at me again.
We meet. I shall be here in thy camp.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. How do you feel? Before the tadpoles, we have showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain. No, indeed, Perhaps the worm... Or we could conjecture all... And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. Let's get some rest.
Do you mind? I was rather enjoying my view of the ceiling. It's something of a novelty. I'm usually quite busy at night, but now I'm just lying here and, thinking. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. You have your charms. More than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Oh, you're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Yes, rocky bodies named after a false goddess. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in Kreshes all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting...
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the Druid house in, the better.
A
can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? We should get some rest.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse and embed it. Ceramorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. Chuk. You believe, as you say.
else about Baldur's Gate. Food. Freshest fish I've ever...
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
What are we gonna do, Bray?
I don't know. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait. The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids. We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
just leave Ed. I suppose he'd want us to go on. Fine.
May the absolute God.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin Sazza. Curious.
Strange power. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. This body seems different. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its...
What's on your mind?
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Damn it. I wish we could at least have given them a proper burial.
I told them to run, the idiots! You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons. The kind that leaves half your crew dead.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk.
All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on.
We're wasting time.
Something the matter?